live on YouTube as well as Twitch. Let's see here, just to make sure. Everything looks good. Oh, I can have mods on my YouTube streams now. Let's go. Hello, how's it going? Now we are live. I'm going to add a nice little background. I think blue kind of works because we're up in the sky, you know? So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna send a message in the Discord real quick before we do anything else. Let's see here. Getting over it real quick. Add everyone. Then we add in the Twitch and YouTube links. And then we just jump into the game. See, I did do a few practice runs off stream. Or runs. I basically just practiced... like the first area. Like twice, maybe 3 times. So I can get back to where we were last time faster. But that doesn't mean anything. So I'm just gonna jump into this, a new game. Oh yeah, also I did increase my sensitivity slightly. Which I don't know if that was a good idea. But I did it at least. And I think it was a good idea. I don't know. I feel like it felt like I was faster when I had, like I got back to the point I was at last time faster when I like relatively quickly just by having a faster sensitivity. So I think that's a good strategy or whatever idea. But yeah, I turned off the music. I turned off the voice acting. Oh shit. Although, I guess if the game... No, yeah, because the game doesn't always have music. The game only has music when he speaks, kinda, if I remember correctly. And so you would rather... have your own music, I think. At least I would rather have my own music. Yeah, let's see if this works. Because like I said, I did increase my sensitivity a bit. But I also realized that obviously sensitivity isn't really like a make or break thing with this game. What's more important is obviously your precision and everything. Which I guess my precision isn't great. But it's obviously better than it was the first time I played. Although I don't think I'm much better than like my second attempt after the stream or whatever. I don't think I'm better than that. But I do have some strategies now that make the game feel a bit more... not easy, but a bit more consistent, maybe I should say. I found... Oh, also, yeah, here's one of those parts where I found that a higher sensitivity really helped. Because it was way easier to go... like this. Yeah, there you go. You don't have to do as big of a... Oh, fuck. Well, in general, you don't have to do as big movements, which I think is a good thing. Not that I have a limited space. I have a lot of space, but you know. Just getting back up here is like so much easier when you have more space to go with. Also, I think... what helped me when I was doing this off-stream is that I wasn't really speaking as much. Like, I could focus more on my hand movements rather than trying to be funny as well. Not saying I'm not gonna... Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just saying that I'm gonna try to focus up a tiny bit, but maybe not fully. Also, I realized that a lot of these places, or like... a lot of the falls that I got in my first playthrough, or first stream or whatever, just came from the fact that I was kind of stressing. Like, if you moved here too fast, for example, you will keep punching the wall and pushing yourself away. But I think it's also one of those things where I swing at about the same pace that I talk, I've just noticed. So talking slower will help me keep my focus, maybe? I don't know if that's true. Maybe I'm just fucking lying. Yep, I'm probably just fucking lying. Yeah, this part is one of the, like, to me, one of the hardest parts, just because it's kind of precise. Since there's just such a small corner to grab onto. Okay, let's see if we can lift ourselves up here. Get as close to the edge as possible before we start. Yeah, there you go. Whoop. This is basically just a regular swing. But you gotta not hit anything in between here. See, and this is one of those things that I find interesting, is that I've tried to analyze kind of how the mouse movement connects to his arms. And I think the thing is, because you can see how even though the mouse, I don't know if you can see it very well though, it's a tiny little ring that sort of shows the mouse. And as you can see, the mouse goes way fast, or can go way faster than the hammer head. And it can also go like way further away, of course. Which kind of messes with my head a bit. Which is something that I've tried to sort of get my head around. Like for some of these parts, I've actually gotten some strategies now. Well, not that those strategies are always working. But for example, right there, one of my strategies is just press off from the left side. And then instantly move the hammer to the right. Because that will usually, not always, but usually that will just give you just enough of a, what's it called? Just enough of a push, I guess. To the right. Where if you're not too fast, you will hook your hammer inside that little alcove or whatever. So if you start here, you can just do this. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. And that works like a solid 80% of the time. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do right there. Now this part, I still have like a pretty hard time to do consistently. Or, well, of course. But I did find that it's better to do this. Oh. Like, if you ever get caught on something, it's better to try, like... Because sometimes, even though you're, like, not moving your mouse, he will still try to, like, jump. Which is weird. To me, at least. But what I found was... If you ever get stuck on one of those slanted things, try to move him as far down as possible and just move him straight up. Because then he will actually get just good momentum upwards and you'll probably make it. Hell yeah. And like, oh yeah, well there I was just kind of screwed. I thought I was going to push myself more to the left than I did, so it's what it is. But like, if you look at this, I think I got here like after an hour and a half last time, and now it's been 8 minutes. So I've obviously gotten faster at this specific part. Which is actually one of the things that I realized, because this game is obviously one of those like games that a lot of people have sped ran. Because you can get like super fast. And I can definitely see why someone would get like super into this as a speedrun game. Because even though a lot of it is kind of like weird movements that you can't really do anything about, it feels like. But like you can definitely see the improvements, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like once you practice a bit, you notice like strategies that work more commonly. You obviously get faster, like for me, being here at 8 minutes rather than an hour and a half. Stuff like that. And like you learn to be less, I guess... It's one of those things where the less stressful you are, the faster you'll be, right? It's one of those weird things. Alright. Cool. I'm just gonna take a little sip over here. This will not be a super long stream because last time I got such a headache from playing the game for a long time. And I also have some plans afterwards. But it seems like there's no stress for me at least. And I have my phone connected in case I get like a message. Come on, chill. Good. That's fine. Very nice. Yeah, I practiced this part specifically a bit yesterday evening. I'm still obviously not great at it. Whoop. But I do have some backups, like grabbing onto that camera. Because I used to hate the camera, now I kind of love the camera. He's become my friend. We're not best friends yet, but we definitely enjoy each other's company. And this part is one of those places where I'm super careful. Because there's a sofa right here, where you can see my hammer. There's a sofa right there. And if you swing big enough, you'll catch the edge and throw yourself straight down. Which obviously isn't very nice. Alright, so now we are where we lost in the first stream in 11 minutes. What the fuck? Oh, I'm getting ads. Oh, I forgot that I'm not... Okay. I need to open up another YouTube window. Because I have YouTube Premium on one of my accounts. But on the other, I don't. What the fuck is this? This is not what I want to listen to. I copied the exact link. Okay, well. That's really interesting. That's never happened to me before, where I copy a link and it takes me somewhere else. I'm gonna jump like 11 minutes into this. There you go. Alright, so this part is the part where I've gotten stuck every single time. I've gotten to the third rock. And that's about it. I have yet to come further than the third rock. And I did it by doing this. See, so... this is about as far as I've gotten. I'm at a PB pace. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, bro, chill. No! Okay, well. It's fine. Honestly, sometimes it doesn't even feel worth trying to save that. Which sounds maybe crazy, but I seriously don't believe it's always worth trying to save it. Because when you try to save it, there's a higher chance of you just pushing yourself off the rock rather than... For example, I think it's easier to grab onto the table with the orange than it is to grab onto the rock again. If I were to guess, you know? Then again, I guess you shouldn't listen to me because I'm bad, and my guesses are probably wrong. I'm just making my my own guesses, my own understanding, to try to win the game. Woo! Okay, down, 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 and then up. There you go. See, and that gives you a nice swing, in my opinion. Which usually takes you all the way up. At least. And here is very hard, because sometimes grabbing the chair is just faster. If you get a good upward swing here, sometimes it will also almost kill you, so, you know, careful about that. Jesus, okay, I'm slow. Woo! Woo! Good. Woo! Grab. No, yes. Good job. Good job! Alright, hup, hup. No! Yes! Woo! Okay, grab the sofa. Okay, grab the table. Grab the couch. I was about to say that's not a couch, that's a... whatever. See, that I hit the fucking sofa up there and almost threw myself back down. But I saw it before it happened and I saved my ass. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there you go. Oh, nice. Because if you can hit that chair in one smooth motion, that's really nice, actually. I think what I just learned is that it's like, if I can try to like move it closer to him, it's like stuck in a specific radius, right? Like his arms can only go so far away from the center of his mass, so it will always be like in this circle. And I think utilizing that in one way or another may be important. Okay. A small hop followed by... Fuck. You do really want that small hop though, because you can't really get around without it. But hey, at least I'm getting up this part relatively quickly, comparatively. Stay my ass on this, very nice. Try one of these, and woo! See, because when you do that, you kind of hit yourself onto this metal thing right on top, which pushes you slightly to the left, but not enough to where the hammer doesn't reach. So I think that's like a pretty solid strategy for someone like me who's bad at the game. But it's just that part right before the mumbled mess. Oh no. Don't know how I went that far up, but sure. No! Fucking tires. I'm so tired. No! Oh man. Okay. What the fuck am I stuck on? Come on, man. Whoop. Thank you. Very nice. Oh. Oh. Okay. I had this strategy here where just doing big swings relatively slowly actually kind of works most of the time. Obviously not always, but I feel like that's kind of the name of the game with this game, where you can do the exact same thing 2 times in a row and like get slightly different outcomes. Maybe not completely different outcomes, but slightly, and like obviously the game doesn't require big margins for something to go completely wrong. Feels like. There you go. Slight margin, big error. Whew! Very nice. Oh, I was too slow. Oh my god. I think I'm thinking about that with jump too much now. Because I've never really thought about it too much, and now when I've talked about, like, oh yeah, you can just do this and do that, and then everything works every time. Now when I've said that, it feels like I need to be able to do it every time, and that sort of makes me crazy. At myself, that is. Why did I say that? Oh. Wait, hammer is on, hammer is on. Woo! Okay, that's bad. Let me just... yeah, good one, very nice. Whee! Woo! No, I almost saved that. That would have been sick. John Vance Cheney. Come on. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just don't get too crazy here. I like grabbing the, what the fuck's that called? Okay, cool, cool, cool. No, but there's that red, wait, what? It's called, I can't even think of what it's called in Swedish anymore. It's a... No, it's not a rutschkana. Because that's like a... That's a slide. Like a children's slide. Rullebør! Fucking hell, man. It's called a... I feel like it starts with T. I don't know why. It's not a tractor. It's... If you... Okay, wait. It's a... I'll figure it out at some point. But it's a word that's just completely gone. Why? How can you completely forget a word that you definitely know? Oh, sick. Good save. That was actually a sick save. Don't tell me that was not a sick save, because that was a fucking sick save. No, my god. Okay, well, I tried to be smart about it, but being smart about anything here is actually kind of dumb. Trying to figure out new strategies is a bad idea. Just use the strategy that you know works. Consistently. That was bad. Chill, I'm good. Hell yeah, baby. No! Okay, I didn't think I'd fall down. That's fine. It's... Skottkärra! Oh my god, now, finally. I remembered it in Swedish. But what the fuck is it called in English? Now that's a question. For another day. I think I'm thinking of it because part of the, our Happy Birthday song... obviously it's just your regular happy birthday to you. But then, I don't know, I guess we have extra verses. I think maybe there's extra verses in all languages, I don't know. I've never heard the second verse in English, though. I don't think. But I'm assuming it exists. But we have... One part of our birthday song is that, the idea is that, in our happy birthday song, we sing that we wish people will live until they're 100. And then when they're 100, you will have to drive them around. Or I guess roll them around in one of those. I guess it's kind of crazy. What the fuck is it called? You use a... Does it start with U? T? U? R? Oh my god, why didn't you get speed, bruv? Okay, well, whatever. Is what it is. I think right now I'm thinking too much about what the fuck a Scotchera is called in English. Because, like, obviously, as soon as I hear it, I'll be like, oh my fucking god, how couldn't I remember that? Or maybe it's one of those words that has, like, different... Like, not names, but different, like, ways in English, and or, like, in Britain and in America, maybe? I don't know. Not that that would matter. I'm pretty sure I would have heard both. Want something from the trolley? Sorry, it's not a trolley. Alright, Jesus Christ. Okay, put my ass down here. Put my hammer down there. Move myself up. What the fuck? You didn't get any speed, bro. Maybe I'm trying to move too fast. Maybe I need to, like, get my speed first. I think maybe that's an issue that I'm doing. I'm moving away from what I'm doing too fast. Like, I'm too fast. I'm too speedy. Let's retry that. Because obviously, when you need to do something quickly, like in a what's it called, in a sequence, you want to be prepared. But I guess as long as you get enough of a... How the fuck did the hammer get underneath? How did the hammer get underneath? Actually. Well, whatever. Yeah, I guess once you want to do things like in a sequence, like even here, technically, one of my... Why am I jumping so fucking high up? Holy shit. Chill, bro. Chill. Okay, good. Yeah, even here. Like, if I go too fast, I will hit that blue, for example. Why? What are you doing, man? Did the physics change on me? Holy shit. All of a sudden, he's been doing, like, big ass jumps, which maybe that's a good thing. But I don't know how I'm doing it. Did I learn some hidden forbidden jutsu? So that's what it felt like. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay, very nice, very cool. Let's see if we can get up here. No, okay. Then camera. I'm not sure if we can... Okay, we can get back up on the camera. Huge. Okay, we can definitely do this. There you go. Oh no. Okay. Armchair is the fucking comfy ass chair next to a sofa. I keep forgetting that word because it makes no sense. Because, like, a lot of chairs have... Like, I always thought armchair meant, like, oh, because they have some sort of... there's an armrest. But, like, then I was like, but wait a minute. A bunch of chairs have armrests, no? Like, it has nothing to do with being next to the sofa. So why are they called armchairs? There's probably a good reason for that, but... Fucking doesn't make sense. It's also one of those words that you don't really think about too much, because, like, why would I? I don't have one. I don't speak about armchairs very often. Just like with a Scotchera. Okay. Very nice. First rock. The hardest step. No. Yes, yes, I was so smart right there. I said, no, I'm just gonna skip the rocks and try to go for the... I don't even know what that is. Like a little, tiny little cabinet or something. Little table. I literally thought to myself, nah, I'm gonna go for the table. And it worked. Okay, well, and then I fucked it up instantly afterwards. Once again, I think I tried to move the hammer faster than I could get the speed boost from the jump. Which obviously is a bad thing. So, you know, is what it is. Oh, woo! Thank you. Holy shit, I was going to die. I'm alive now, though. Hallelujah! Very nice, very cool. Yeah, as soon as I understand how to get past the rock part, this is gonna be smooth sailing, baby. Smooth sailing. It's probably not gonna be smooth sailing at all, but, you know, I can try my best. I can try my best. Whoop. Okay, very nice, very cool. Ah. My man has such a way with words. Honestly, if I can get past those fucking rocks in this stream, that would be enough for me to feel like we accomplished everything we wanted in this one. That's my only goal here. Jesus Christ, no! I don't know why he went to the right. I barely moved my mouse to the right, but... Or maybe that's the thing. Maybe I should try to lower my sensitivity. So I make smaller movements. I don't know. I think it's better to just get used to one rather than jumping back and forth. And I think having a faster in general is gonna be better in this type of game. I don't know if that's true, but... It's not like I'm being competitive with anyone but myself. Very good jump, sir. Very good jump. Once again. Chill, bro. Chill. And a... Huh! I don't know why it sometimes gives so much speed and then sometimes not. Whoop! Like hell, sometimes you don't even need any wind up. And then sometimes you need fucking years of wind up. Okay. Okay, that was unlucky, but I saved it kinda. Sorta, maybe. Depending on your view of saving. Very nice and cool. See, because I feel like I've gotten past this part so many times. Maybe just on pure luck. I don't know. That shit worked. No, what's the chance? What's the chance that I hit a random thing off screen that just makes me jump in a way that makes it fully impossible to grab onto anything, you know? Probably pretty high, actually, when I think about it. That's kind of the point of the game, but still. Oh god. Okay, now I'm fucking up. Now I'm fucking up. Whoop. 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 Grab on. Nice. Good swing. Nice. Good swing. Fuck me. Big dead. Still alive. Hell yeah. Very nice and cool. See, the fucking wheel on that wheelbarrow. That's what it's called. Holy shit. I'm just out here remembering words. Okay, and it's also getting super warm in here, so I'm just gonna start my fan. I'll be back. But that's also how you know that I'm focusing. Jesus. Because the more you focus in games like these, the warmer I get, at least. I'm one of those. I get warm when I think. Or when I focus, I guess. I used to get super warm when I played like when I play competitive games like Counter-Strike. I would usually like play 2 games and then I'd be like sweating, so I had to take a break for a minute. Or just open a window, I guess. That kind of also worked. Or having a fan on like I have now. Fuck. No, why? Why? Literally why, man? I think that's also one of the things that I'm trying to learn, is that the way, like the speed of movement is like slower the further out the hammer is, I feel like, sometimes. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like he, like, sometimes here, when you're super close to him, he will do like these types of movements like super quickly, without, like, with very minimal movement of your mouse, he will do very major movements of his hammer comparatively to when you're out here. Because here you're required to do the entire full swing, while here you're like, oh, tiny little bit, and he does like so much. Okay. Very nice, very cool. Very nice, very cool. Good armchair? No, fuck you, bed. Aha, thank you, bed. I appreciate you. Okay, we're almost back to the fucking rocks, man. Almost back to the rocks. Give me whiskey on the rocks. Barkeep. I actually don't want whiskey on the rocks. That sounds kind of disgusting right now. I'm just drinking my whiskey neat. Does drinking alcohol make a stream 18 plus by default? I don't think so. I think kids know about alcohol and it's okay if they see it. As long as I don't promote it. Fucking hell, man. Oh, I actually fell all the way. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Am I soft locked? No, okay. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute. Can I even move the hammer? But yes, I could. Yes, I can. Up, up. And then hop, hop. There you go. Very nice. Very cool. So, at least I'm basically back to where I was. It's not really that much bigger than a regular fall from that same spot. If I'm able to save it like I did now. Obviously, I think the point is that you're supposed to fall all the way back down to the beginning, basically. Which makes it almost like, yeah, you may as well just restart the game then. But I think I solved it pretty well here. Okay, chill, bro. Woo! Okay. Nice! We saved it. Hell yeah. Yeah, so we're basically back. That was fine. That wasn't too bad. Now it's just the fucking wheelbarrow part again. One wheelbarrow. Are there 2 wheelbarrows? Are those also just called wheelbarrow, or are they wheels barrows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a gardener or whatever. Not that gardeners are the only ones that will use a wheelbarrow, but like, I feel like they use it more than the average person. probably. I think in Swedish it's called a skottkärra, which essentially just means... so, because we have snow, right, often, we have a word for clearing out the street of snow, which is skotta. And so a skottkärra would technically be a wagon of which you take away the snow. I think. But then you obviously, we use it for, you know, leaves and shit as well. Or like coal, I guess. If we're mining coal. Sometimes we put apples in them, because it's easier to carry a bunch of apples in a wheelbarrow. Honestly, wheelbarrow is probably a way better name for it than skottkärra. But then again, skottkärra has kind of become something like separate from the act of snow, or whatever. The act of snow, but you know what I mean. Snow doesn't really relate back to skott anymore, or the skottkärra. Or maybe it has nothing to do with skotta snö. Maybe it's something completely different and I'm just stupid. I don't know. That might also be true. I'm very bad at the etymology of Swedish words. I'll be honest, I just kind of speak them. This shit's making me tired. Then again, I feel like I've been focusing up pretty okay. Like, even though we're streaming and everything, I'm feeling fine. But I also don't want to push it too far for no gain. You know, if someone was here right now, that would have been kind of sick. Then it would have been worth... Then it would be worth streaming for longer, and maybe even pushing through a little bit of headache or whatever. Because like last time, I think I streamed at least an hour with a tiny bit of a headache. But it was fun because we had people in here. This time it's more of a solo project, I guess. Then again, I guess this entire thing is a solo project, because I'm the one playing. I wonder if the guy in the thing has a name, or is he just Cauldron Guy? Ooh, okay, chill, chill. Very nice. Good job, good job. Grab the camera, push myself up. Grab onto the bed. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Very nice, very cool. I want a better angle. Very nice, very nice. Save me. Very cool, very good. Whoop. I kind of wish there was a way to like limit the swing, if that makes sense. Like limit the radius. That would probably have made the game way too easy though. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Woo! I wonder if it's this. It might still be this. No, it's probably not just that. Okay. Chill, chill, chill. Okay, good. Chill. Get your ass back up there. Very nice, very cool. This is technically the first I've gone though. Because I touched this fourth stone, which I've never done before. wonder if it's this. Huh. Oh no. Okay, well that's definitely progress. That's for sure progress. So I do not mind it. I'm actually completely okay with that. All right, cool. Like, this is one of those games where it doesn't really matter to me if I get a lot of progress, if I can, or rather, maybe like if I get further into the map. Because it's one of those games where the knowledge, the progress and knowledge you gain is what's actually, like, useful and worth something. You know? Does that make sense? And so... Yeah, okay, well, I was, yeah, so something about, yeah, getting the knowledge and getting the, like, muscle memory and the skills to come back to an area is way more important than getting, like, super far into the level, if that makes sense. Like, getting anything on the first try is gonna be super hard and, like, almost impossible, and, like, it's not even really, like, a realistic goal that you even want to try to achieve, in my opinion. Nice. Saved it again. Hell yeah. Okay, so I have a strat here, though. Try to angle myself off. So I am, like, on the side of the rock, so I can push myself up easily. Because that way, you're able to get the hammer around without bumping into the rock beforehand, you know? Which I would say is like a massive... Oh my lord! Oh my god! Okay, breathe. Chill, 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 chill. Whew. I had... Oh, god damn it. I had some dirt on my mouse pad. There you go. Whew. Whew. That was close. That was close. That was too close. Huh. That was close. Too close. That's Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! In one of the Yowie the Passion games. From like the 2006 or some shit. I honestly don't really remember when those were released, because I was probably younger than I was smart. And that has definitely changed. Now I'm older than I am smart. What? Yes, my IQ is that of 10. Whoop. Okay, it feels like... I don't like the fact that sometimes the movements are super fast and sometimes it will like barely move at all. It feels like the game is lying to me, you know? Okay, good. I also really like the like sometimes the best way of just saving yourself is just to push the hammer straight up. Because usually there's nothing right on top of you, and even if there is something right on top of you, if the hammer just hits it, it will most likely not swing you to the sides, it'll just swing you straight down again. Hopefully. It's a weird strategy that like straight up sometimes just works. This is kind of calming. I kind of like this. This song fits very well here. See? We got back here real quick. I didn't have a single major fall there, did I? I don't think so. Sweet. That was a piece of Christmas whiskey, I was about to say. A whiskey I got for Christmas. It's almost empty at this point, because I actually really enjoyed it. Which is definitely not indicative of how much I'm drinking. Because I shared of it at Christmas. But it is a very good one. At least in my opinion. Oh my fucking god. Scoop, scoop. Come on. I don't know why that happened, but that's okay. I'm still alive. Chill, bro, chill. Woo! Very nice, very cool. Grab the camera. Grab yourself up onto the camera. Yes. Tim wants to say good luck. Hi, Tim. I appreciate you showing up and giving me a good luck. We've actually done a PB today, so I'm happy with that. I also do have plans after the stream, so the stream won't be super long today. It'll probably only be about an hour, which means I only have about 10 more minutes or so. But I do appreciate it, Tim. It means a lot. Yeah, we got past the orange table. And then we've fallen down on the rocks. The fourth rock, actually. We've fallen down on the fourth rock, which is definitely a PB. But then the fourth rock is basically like straight. Like it's very vertical. Hope what I'm doing later is good. Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm just meeting up with some friends. And it's one of those things where... like, sure, there's gonna be more parties in the future and stuff, but I feel like I've skipped out on so many parties in the past that I may as well spend some time with my friends now. Especially since I'm enjoying it a lot, you know? Holy shit. It's just a good time. It's just a good time. But then it'll probably not be too long, because I actually have plans tomorrow as well to go out and catch a concert. So I'll try to kind of take it easy tonight. Tim is meowing at me. He's saying I'm his friend. Aww. Love you, Tim. You're a good boy. In a world of bad people, be a Tim. The goodest of boys. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Also, today I actually finished... I rewrote a video. Because I had to make a video for one of my university courses. And then once I finished it, I realized that I kind of wanted to make it into a video for my YouTube channel anyways. And then I talked with some YouTube people that I know and got some advice on how to make the video more marketable, I guess. Which was very helpful. And so now I plan on actually releasing it in an updated version. So that's gonna be cool, I think. I hope. It's very different from what I've been doing, honestly, ever. But because it's one of those things where I use a lot of extra sources and like try to just like, it's more of a history of a movie type of thing than a very analytical thing. But yeah, so I finished like updating the script today and recorded the voiceover. So I might start doing some editing tomorrow already, if I have the energy. I do plan on doing some cleaning tomorrow though, so we'll see how far I get. But since I already have the video I made for the class, I have about 10 minutes, or maybe 9 minutes of edited footage that I can reuse. And then the video in and of itself would probably only be about 20 minutes anyways. So it's only about 10 minutes of editing left. Which will take about a week if I work on it like daily. I probably won't work on it daily, so it'll probably take like 2 weeks at least. Or something like that. But I'll try to get it out as fast as possible. It'll be cool to see when it's all done. I hope so. Like I said, it's very different from a lot of the more recent things that I've done, you know? Since I talk more about like, okay, this is how the director was doing while he wrote the script. This is how the actors know each other. And stuff like that. I do throw in some analysis in there as well, which I wasn't allowed to do for my school thing. But since I like analysis, I decided to do some for myself, basically. And I think those are some of my favorite parts of the video, and it kind of gives it a direction, you know? Because for school, my only direction was document this thing and be super like you can only tell the truth, you can't be analytical, and you need to use sources for the things you're saying. While the slightly updated one has like a hook, you know? I made it a YouTube video, essentially. I turned my documentary into a YouTube video. Oh! 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 No! Okay, well, that's technically the farthest we've come. That's technically the farthest we've come. Which is not very far, but I appreciate going there. I actually touched the fourth one and got a slight swing off of it. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll see if I can come back there. Because that's the thing, right? I got here in the game in 8 minutes. I've been on like that rock jump and like getting back to the rock jump for about 40 minutes now. No, wait, 50 minutes. Sorry. I've been doing that for 50 minutes. Just getting back and forth to that rock. And I've never gotten further than what I just did. So I'm super stoked. No! I saved it! No! 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 Yeah, I saved it! Oh! Oh, man. that was an emotional roller coaster. I'm sorry. My arm is off my mouse pad right now. Like straight up off my mouse pad. Holy shit. Whew, okay. Let's retry this. Hop. Good jump. Nice jump. Okay. No. Ah. Whoop. Chill, chill. Chill, chill. No! Grab the sofa, yes. Good couch. Good bed. Good couch. Good armchair. Good bed. Good toilet. Very nice boy. Huh. Ah! Ah! Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, chill, 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 chill. My mouse is off the map again. Get back on the mouse pad. Jesus, okay? Good. Tim's having his own party at the moment. He meowed like mad. Oh, he's singing! Maybe he likes jazz, who knows? Do you play music for Tim? Or does he not like that? I think, I'm assuming some cats like it and some don't. I don't know. I feel like Tim would be a jazz cat. He loves music. Hell yeah. Legend. Whoop. We're back at the rocks. We're back at the rocks. Chill, chill, chill. We're back at the rocks. We're back at the rocks. Okay, nice. Saved it. No! Okay, well. That's gonna have to be it for today, because I need to leave if I wanna catch my friends tonight. Which I do. But I'm pretty happy with the PB. And I'm gonna keep doing... So, if I get like 30 minutes here or there, I will probably do some like off-stream runs, you know? Or like attempts or whatever. Just to sort of get back there faster and like get more used to the controls. Because I remember last week when I played this the first time. Or not last week, I guess it was for longer than that. But the first time I played this, for example, I had such a headache. And my arm was starting to hurt because of the like strain of playing the game. But right now I'm feeling pretty okay with it. So like the more you play, obviously you get better. So I'm gonna try to like play a tiny bit of stream to like just accumulate myself to the way the game works. Because I think that's like the most important thing. Just sort of understand, you know? And then we'll be back at some point. We'll figure it out. Maybe once we finish something else. I don't know. I kind of like having this as a game that I only play when I can't play anything else, if that makes sense. Because that has happened before where I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to start a new series right now, but I also want to stream. And so having this game as sort of like a backup, I guess, sounds like a pretty good idea to me. So I guess that's what I'm gonna keep this as for a minute or two. And yeah, just play a tiny bit off stream to sort of get into the groove. Keep up with the mechanics and everything. Because like you can see, I'm getting kind of fast here. Or like fast, but relatively to my first time playing this. Because when I calculated it, this took me like an hour and a half the first time. And now I'm doing it in like, what, 5 minutes. And so I'm pretty proud of that. Now I just need to get past this next little rock. But I think this is also like the first hurdle, right? Like, it's kind of like Margit in Elden Ring or something. Where it's like the first boss that is like actually difficult. And once you get past the first boss, like, the rest of the game doesn't become easy, but you kind of know that you have the ability to get past it, even if it's difficult. At least I think so. I mean, am I crazy, or did I just get back here like super quickly? Because like I was doing the, you know, outro right now, like, you know, talking about learning things, feeling like I'm making progress, and then all of a sudden I actually made pretty good progress. What the fuck? I'm getting lag. Why am I getting lag? This game is not hardware intensive. Okay, here's the thing. We'll pause here, because I know that if you pause the game, you can get back to the same place the next time you start. So I'm gonna quit here. I will go to see my friends, and I'll be back with more streaming on Monday. We will be coming back with Metroidvania Monday. We will keep playing Guacamelee 2. Awesome. And then obviously we have time for Tomb Raider. And then next Friday, I probably won't be able to stream in the evening. Rip, you just got here. Oh no, Jacoby! Well, I appreciate you showing up. It means a lot just knowing that you decided to be here. Did I beat it? No, I did not beat it. I fell. I did not get over it. I'm so sad. But we will beat it. Not next time. I'm really far from the end. Goodbye, Orange. But we're gonna start from here next time, I guess. These rocks here right now are like Margit from Elden Ring. I suck? Yeah, I know. I'm just practicing to get back into it, you know? Or back into it. I've never played this game before. I'm just practicing to be able to play the game, you know? But well, welcome to Orange Hell. Yeah, I've noticed. Orange Hell is an actual piece of shit. But yeah, I might be able to get a shorter stream in next Friday in the middle of the day for me. And that would be like a solid 6 hours before I started today. I don't know. But it might be good to do just to keep up the momentum with this game, because I'm fucking bad at it. But either way, I appreciate everyone who's actually showed up. Bye, you'll be lurking though. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Honestly, anything is appreciated. All types of engagement, so to speak. I do appreciate. But we will end the stream here. So if anyone in here isn't followed, feel free to do so, because we will continue the game. We also have a Discord if you want to join that to hear more about whenever I do go live. Yeah, we will continue this next week. And up until then, we're going to play some Guacamelee. We're going to play some Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. Just some chill stuff, you know. But I appreciate everyone showing up. It means a lot. Yeah, that's about it. Have a good rest of your day. Remember to eat well and sleep well. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.